Hey there, it's Coach 2K with Coach2K.com. I'm here with an interesting video in an NBA 2K mode that you've probably heard about but may or may not have played, and that's called Team-Up. Now in this game, we're using the Pacers, and these guys are my Team-Up squad as Paul George nails a three there, nice shot. Now these are some highlights from a game that we played last night, but if you're not familiar with what Team-Up is, basically you can play 5-on-5, or you have individual people controlling one position. So I'm in the point guard spot in this game, and I'm always the point guard the whole game long. And but you can play 5-on-5. You can do it in one of two ways. You can play quick match, where you play random players and you play random teams, or you can do what we do. We go into private team up, and we always use the Pacers, and we match up with either other guys that have a team-up squad, or we match up with the CPU. So like in this game, we're playing the CPU. Now, in my squad here, these are guys that I've met through my league that I've run the last couple years. I could have chosen any of the guys in the league because they're all excellent players, but these are the guys that are on my squad. I got me from Indianapolis, and I always use the Pacers, and I'm the point guard. I've got Paul George as NBA Legend 3, and he is a shooting guard. He usually uses the Grizzlies, and he's from Memphis. At small forward, I got Young Ballin, and he's from Louisiana, and he usually uses the Hornets. And at power forward, I got Roger 168, and he is our Golden State Warrior guy because he's from that area. And then at center, we've got DC. I don't remember his PSN right off the top of my head, but he's our center. He's a big Wizards fan. He uses the Wizards all the time, and he's really good. He likes, I'm sure, playing Roy Hibbert because he likes playing guys that are from the DC area, which is, you guys probably are aware, Roy Hibbert went to Georgetown. So anyway, while we've been playing some other guys in our league, in general, you got to practice sometime. And so what we do, we practice against the CPU. And our goal here is to knock off each of the NBA teams, as CPU opponents. So, there are 30 teams in the NBA. So, we're not going to play ourselves. So that means there's 29 other squads. And so the settings that we use, we play on Hall of Fame mode, simulation sliders, 12-minute quarters. They're probably outside the guys in our league that are kind of playing, with us too. I'd almost be willing to bet that we're the only people in the world maybe playing 12-minute quarter team up, and probably against the CPU. I don't think I've ever seen anybody play the CPU at Hall of Fame difficulty on 12-minute quarters. I don't know that anybody does that outside of us. So anyway, we got the list of 29 teams. Our goal is to beat all the teams. So far, we beat the Hawks, and we've beat the Orlando Magic, and now we're working on the Charlotte Bobcats here. If the first thing we do, we play a team on the road. If we beat them, then we move on to the next team. But if we don't beat them, then we play them at home, and we'll alternate between home and the road until we beat them, unless they're particularly tough, like we ran across with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Those guys are monsters on Hall of Fame CPU. Sim sliders, 12-minute quarters. We had a difficult time stopping them. Excellent team. So what we did, we just put them at the top of the list, and we just moved on to the Bobcats. And so as we get better, what we'll try and do is take those guys on again when we're more of an improved team. We've only been playing a few weeks, and if you want, we're always looking for human opponents. If you got a team that you use that you want to play us, we're happy to play you probably if we can get everybody together. And you can go to my team up page, which is teamup.coach2k.com, and just let us know, and we'll try and play you, or you can send a message on PSN. Now in this game, we were down double digits, and so we were able to take it to overtime, and now we're in overtime, and we're still down one. And Gerald Henderson, I think that's who that was. Yeah, he had a good game. He's got 30 points. And so we've been going to George because George has been pretty hot. So let's see what we do here. We go to him again. And he makes a nice pass to Rogers out there on the baseline to hit the big man spot up mid-range shot that goes in quite a bit. So you can see we got cheese there by the CPU, and we got the foul. So interesting thing about recording this game here was that I used my headset. When I use my headset, what happens is that I don't get any game audio, so it's just gonna be me narrating. Some tips about playing team up: if you can play the same team all the time, you'll get to know the players better. If you can play the same position, that helps you get to know the players at that position. And if you play the same human guys on your team all the time, you really get to know, how the team, works together. So we've been working together now for 2-3 weeks, and we're starting to know each other. When we played human opponents, we've done a really good job. I know when we first started, we struggled, but then after we kind of put together some ways to kind of, play on offense and play on defense, we have had a pretty good amount of success against one team that we've been playing. So there's Granger going to the hole. So it's 2 minutes. We're up by 2. I am interested in trying to find, guys that'll play the same team all the time with the same guys. We've got a team trying to form outside of ours in my league, and if we get enough teams together, then what we'll do is nice stop by Hibbert there. Then we'll maybe try and put together some sort of league. But it's extremely difficult to get 10 guys together. Usually we kind of do it late at night, and so this game here, I think it was probably almost 4 in the morning by the time we got done. Probably after 4 in the morning, probably about 4:30 in the morning Eastern time. All right, so we're getting down to crunch time here. We were down 4, and now we're up 2. So we went on a little mini run here, and nice pass into George underneath, and he got the dunk, and we're up 4 with a minute and a half to go. So our goal here is we're hoping to knock off the Bobcats so we don't have to play them again. It'd be really nice if we could knock them off here because, we're so close to winning. All right, so looks like we're going to try Granger in the post here. And the Bobcats, I thought they defended pretty well. Now he got a turnover, 5 seconds back to the basket. He forgot about that. Kimball Walker was tough to guard. Here I'm trying to stay in front of him, and I did a nice job, good shot defense. And this game I didn't really score. I think I was 0 for 6. There was a spot in the game where I had a chance to take an open 3, and I thought, man, I am just not taking it. So I've been working on limiting my turnovers. This game I had 1, which was pretty good for me. There's the big rebound by George. That was a huge possession because that put us up by 2 with 40 seconds left. So let's see if we can get a stop here. We did the last time down. Oh, and Granger gets a big steal. So we're going to run some time off the clock here. So we're up 2. I'm going to give the ball to George there and let him kind of do what he does. So he had a pretty good game. Our big 3 had a really good game, and Roger played well too. I thought we all played really well here. We played with a lot of discipline, and they forced a turnover, so they got a chance to win it. And so they're going to come out of a timeout. So let's see if we can hold them off here. 7.5 seconds. I was afraid I was going to get beat there and be the reason we went to overtime. I was hoping we wouldn't go to double overtime. So anyway, that's Coach2K.com. Have a great day.